Welcome back. We're at the Moncton Regionals. We're here with Riley. You got
third place at Moncton Regionals.
and you were what were you playing
I
today?
was playing pure tier with a few tech cards.
Spicy, spicy. Any shoutouts you want to give today?
I'll give a shout out to ECG, Atlantic Card Games, in Lakeville, owned by Christian and Monica.
Well, congratulations once again. And we're gonna before you dive in, we're gonna like, comment, subscribe, and let's do it.
Okay. So, of course, the first three cards I played were the normal summon of the deck, Tier Elements Rhino Heart. So, just lets you send any tier from deck to grave, lets you start your fusion plays. It's the best normal summon in the deck, probably one of the best normal summons in the game. Then we have probably the second or third best tier card is Sharon. So, it's level 4, so it lets you go into Abyss Dweller in the mirror, it lets you go into Time Thief, in basically any matchup. It just lets you fusion summon a quick effect on your opponent's turn. And it's just a really good extender. Usually what you search if you don't need your Rhino Heart. We have Three Hadness, which in a few months will be a broken card when the Ishizu cards come out. But
Oh
for
yeah,
now,
it's so crazy.
It's a really good extender. Lets you interrupt your opponent's turn, depending on what you mill. So it's a good card to play. And 3 Merly, which is usually what you use for chain blocking your effects with Kid Kalos. And if you don't draw Rhino Heart and you draw Merly, Merly's your normal summon. And you of course play 3 every game because you want to max out, you want to build them. I'm playing 3 King of the Swamp.
That's spicy.
Yeah, it's another Aqua. It has an in-hand effect where you can discard it and search Poly. So if you ever get Abyss Dweller and you open this card in 2 tiers, you can still play. I'm playing 1 Shadal Beast. It's a good mill, and it'll let you go in the window.
Wind is kind of good.
Window is kind of good. I am playing 1 Albion for the Brandon High Spirits. So basically, this just lets you draw a card, and it's just an engine piece.
Yeah, it's like an upstart 2022.
I'm playing 1 Crystal Beast Emerald Tortoise. This is the spicy tech card. You search it off of the Crystal Beast trap, which you'll see in a bit. It's also an Aqua, so. Playing 3 Primeval, because it's broken and it's fun, and it searches all your cards and also says your opponent can't play the game. I'm playing 3 Brandon High Spirit. Basically, if you want to play around Droll, or you want to play around anything that makes like Triple Tactics, you can actually just use Brandon High Spirits, choose an Aqua from deck to grave, and fusion summon. And dodges Veiler, because non-main based.
That's crazy.
I got 3 Super Poly, because that card should probably be banned. Lets you play on your opponent's turn, and lets you trigger your tiers, even if they're not playing a deck that plays the Super Poly. If they play any Dark Monster, you can Super Poly them. I have 3 Foolish Burial Goods. So this can send the Crystal Beast trap, which searches any field spell, and it can also send the Tier Element Continuous trap to search any Tier Element monster. So it's basically terraforming and Rhoda at the same time.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I have the 2 Triple Tactics, because if I'm going to lose to hand traps, I might as well make you cry. I have the 1 Foolish to send any tier. You can send Shadal Beast, you can send basically anything. 1 Colubi, because the card's broken, and also I don't like losing the D-Shifter.
Fair enough.
1 Instant Fusion, because this card should also be banned.
Yeah, agreed.
It's just a free kit without committing to normal summons. If they interrupt you, you just make another one, you can keep playing. 1 Terraforming, extra copy field spell. I have 1 Poly, which is target off of your King of the Swamp, and also lets you play through certain hands where you get like D-Shifter, or you get Abyss Dweller. I have 2 Celiac, which is probably the best tier trap. It permanently negates a monster and lets you fusion summon on your opponent's turn by sending 1 of your tiers. And then 1 Rainbow Bridge of Salvation, which when it's in the graveyard, you can banish it to once per duel, search a field spell and any Crystal Beast. So you search the Aqua one. And the reason you put the Aqua one in, even though it's never going to be, you're never going to summon it, if you draw this, you can activate the trap, so the tiers can actually shuffle it back.
That's kind of good. Yeah, makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Is that 40 cards?
That is 40 cards. There we go. And in the extra deck, I have 1 Kaleido Heart, just the basic boss monster of the deck. You don't really need to. Sometimes it comes up and it feels bad when it gets banished, but if you play more than 2, you're probably never going to summon the other one. I have 2 Kick Hollows. This can bring back your Kaleidoheart, another reason why you don't need to play 2 of them. And just searches all of your engine pieces. I have 2 Dragospelia. Sometimes you summon 2 of them. The main reason you have 2 in the deck is so when you use your Drago Negate, you can make another Dragospelia with the Dragospelia and use them again. I have 1 Mudragon and 1 Garura. These are just super poly targets. I have the Guardian Chimera. That's the spicy tech. So this is what you're going to make with poly going second.
Pretty crazy.
Yep. I have the Winda, of course, because people like special summoning, and I don't. I will do Flint Dust Frog. That's why you set up Random High Spirits. It's a level 8 and it has 2500 attack, so it's an Aqua as well. So it's the only target currently. When the new fusion comes out in Darkwing Blast, you'll play that instead because you can actually do something with it besides send it to the graveyard.
So that card's insane.
Yes. I have 1 Dark Claw. So in the side deck, I'm playing 3 Mass Change 2. So if I ever play the Mirror, I just make this, and they don't have a normal summon they can beat over it. So unless they draw the out, they can't fusion summon. I have 1 Time Thief Renewer. This lets you play really well in the simplified game states. If you can make Time Thief, it just keeps coming back. Your opponent's going to have trouble dealing with it. And it also lets you detach your tier elements for effect, so they can fusion summon when they're sent to the graveyard on your opponent's turn. Also lets you play around the ruler, because you can actually flip the continuous trap on use the effect and then chain Time Thief. 1 Abyss Faller, because
Card's crazy.
I like winning the mirror match. I have 1 Zeus. Playing 2 Xyz also triggers all your tier effects. So if you can ever get to Zeus and normal summon any tier, you can fusion summon. And then I have 1 Dark the Dark Trapper. This is so I don't get Ibly locked. It's also so I can get rid of, take anything out of their grave basically. It's great in the mirror. You usually steal their Kick Hollow, so you steal their Kaleidoheart after you get rid of it. And then you just play.
Yeah, which is pretty solid.
Yeah. Then any extra, or side note, I have the 1 Prime. Beside this, if you know they're playing like Dark Ruler or Evenly Matched, you just search this off your Kick Hollows, you negate the Evenly and get Dark Ruler. 3 Deck Devastation Binders. This is a lot better than Sprite had Toad. It's still really good versus Exorcister, which is probably one of the hardest matchups from the deck. It's still good versus Sprite, it's good versus Rika. If you're going first, you draw this, you basically get to skip your opponent's turn, if it's the right matchup. Online 3 Evenly, because basically every deck right now loses to it. Playing 2 Droplet, mainly so we don't auto-lose to Abyss Faller. Other than that, it's just a pretty good generic card. You can put it in going first, going second, it kind of does it all. Have the 3 Mask Change 2. This card is really cracked in the deck. So it makes a floodgate, and then also it triggers your tier graveyard effects because it discards for cost, but it sends your tier monster from field for effect. So you get to fusion summon and do the Dark Claw. I'm playing 2 Cosmics, so I don't lose the back row decks, and I don't lose the mine, and then 1 Harpies for the second round.
Well, congratulations on 3rd place. Hopefully we'll see you again. There's another regionals coming up soon, so.
Yeah, I'll be at the next regionals, so hopefully I get at least 3rd there too.
Back-to-back regional tops.
Yeah.
Love to see it.